Belichick is.
I don't know that his personality is the best fit for New England. Everything else makes sense, and he would have a couple years to sit behind Brady and develop, but he's not Tom Brady.
Okay, can I just say this is the new greatest story that may never happen in the history of sports radio?
The court, after losing to the Lakers on a Rondo buzzer beater, they blew a 28-point lead to the Clippers on Saturday and were booed off their home court. And now Ryan Windhorst is reporting that Jason Tatum wouldn't mind getting traded to the Pelicans this summer as a court, after losing to the Lakers on a Rondo buzzer beater, they blew a 28-point lead to the Clippers on Saturday and were booed off their home court. And now Ryan Windhorst is reporting that Jason Tatum wouldn't mind getting traded to the Pelicans this summer as a part of a deal for Anthony Davis.
What? Excuse me?
Yes, he said on ESPN Radio, the gossip is Jason Tatum wouldn't mind if he's shipped to New Orleans and has a chance to be the face of a franchise somewhere, because he's not going to get that opportunity in Boston, at least not in the immediate future. Now, this may sound dramatic, but he's averaging 18.3 points per game in 36 minutes with the Celtics. He really should have been the #1 overall pick.
Yes, that's fine, but Michael Jordan wasn't.
Okay, but Tatum really has Harden post-OKC potential. He does.
Does he want to win or not?
Are they going to win in Boston?
Boston
is the situation really going to turn out the way that they're planning on it? They've got a lot of guys playing for contracts, a lot of young guys. They have huge chemistry issues.
Do you have a good coach and a good GM, and are you well-funded? And do you have history?
I think Jason Tatum has the potential to lead a franchise. He's not going to get that opportunity in Boston.
Okay, so again, what matters? Do you want to win? Because he'll get paid there, by the way. He'll get paid a lot of money there. That money.
I mean, if he can do what Harden's doing, would you consider that to be a success?
Harden only won when Chris Paul said, "I'll come play with you."
Well, he's not going to play by himself. He's going to need another piece,
yeah, but
obviously.
nobody wants to play in New Orleans. That's the problem. You're going to go to a franchise nobody wants to play in. That neighborhood is a neighborhood in New Orleans that other stars don't want to be in. Boston may not be the best place for free agents, but it's a place. It's not Indiana.
It might not be the best place for Jason Tatum either, and he's likely going to get moved because he's been in lots of trade conversations.
So tell me, this is funny. Kyrie Irving's hurt again. Jason Tatum doesn't want to be there.
Well, it's just a report that he wouldn't mind going to New Orleans. Jason Tatum didn't come out and say, trade me.
If I came out and said, I wouldn't mind working at the Bravo Network, that's saying I'm not happy here. Vice is an interesting channel. I wouldn't say that because I like it where I'm at.
I think Jason Tatum is a very impressive player, and I think he could be the face of the franchise.
If you said, I wouldn't mind marrying my neighbor. She's a very nice lady. That's not a good thing to say for your wife to hear.
He didn't say it, though. It's just a report from Ryan Windhorst.
The news is always accurate.
There's no such thing as fake news. I'm not saying the report is fake news. I'm just saying it's just a report. There's no need to panic.
What has happened? Do these players not want to win games?
He does want to win games. That's the point. The situation in Boston is troublesome.
It's weird. Okay.
And Tatum has that potential. Earl told me at his pre-draft workout.
You got to tell people who Earl is.
Earl Watson is my fiance.
Yeah.
Okay, he was former coach of the Suns.
And a great guy and basketball player.
Yes.
Yeah.
He said that instead of shooting layups or jump shots for his warm-up, he shot corner threes and made 35 straight before he was asked to move on to something else. He's a very impressive player, and he may not get his opportunity in Boston, which is maybe why this report is happening. So after the news came out this morning that Kyler Murray was hiring the same agent as Cliff Kingsbury,
oh boy,
we stumbled across an article by our own Jason McIntyre that detailed a potential landing spot for Josh Rosen.
Oh, Lord.
Should the Cardinals decide to trade him to New England. There were rumors that Belichick liked Rosen's before last year's draft. So, basically, McIntyre details how this would all work through a trade. The Cardinals would take Kyler Murray.
Wait a minute. That's interesting. So, the Cardinals, who have a bad offensive line, I mean, it's really a junko line. It's old and unathletic. How do you solve that initially in shorter time? Get me a quarterback who can move. Rosen can't move. So New England says, listen, we got 12 draft picks. We'll give you 3 or 4 draft picks. You give us Rosen as a backup. Oh, my God, this is fascinating. This is fascinating. Talk about a win for Josh Rosen.
I don't know that Rosen is a great fit for New England, though.
He's cerebral. He's you know how Belichick is.
I don't know that his personality is the best fit for New England. Everything else makes sense, and he would have a couple years to sit behind Brady and develop. But Tom Brady.
Okay, can I just say this is the new greatest story that may never happen in the history of sports radio?
I love it. I love the idea of it, but I'm just saying the Tom Brady prototype personality, like, Rosen's outspoken. He has things to say.
He does, but I do think we're seeing this with all athletes. They're just more mobile and more outspoken. As a coach, you got to deal with some of it. Not all of it. I mean, that Kyler Murray stuff with Dan Patrick.
Belichick's going to do that at the quarterback position?
I think even he in the last year since Malcolm Butler has lightened up a little. In fact, I was told for the Super Bowl, the Saturday before the Super Bowl, at their walkthrough, he allowed kids and wives to all come. He'd never done that before. That Belichick invited family.
He's getting loose now?
I'm not saying he's loose. I'm saying Belichick invited family to the Saturday pre-Super Bowl. He'd never done that before. That he has loosened up some.
It would be very interesting, that's for sure. Finally, the Lions are one of the 5 teams that can be forced to appear on Hard Knocks this season, but they appear to be doing everything they can to deflect the show to another team. Let's take a listen to what Matt Patricia thinks about it.
I think John Gruden is an excellent choice for that show. I think the Oakland Raiders and everything they got going on right now would be...
Boom, 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 boom. Well, don't you mean, dude? That's later than night bug. Fucking off today, nigga. What we gonna do today? We are off today, so we fucking off today. We gonna have to go turn that water on. That's what we're gonna have. What day we're gonna have to do? We're gonna need some more water up in this piece, up in this bitch. What's up, my son? Over 65,000 thoughts a day. See this cross on my chest, dog? It ain't coming off. Remember that. Ain't coming off, have faith. Charge. On my face.